I am here with Charlotte, who is a small business owner in Valley Center. And part of doing this vlog or this podcast was that I really wanted to highlight small businesses that were starting in Valley Center and little artisanal shops and things like that, because I think it's so important that we support these local businesses. And I have Charlotte here. I was lucky enough last year at a Christmas gift exchange to get the gift that she brought, which had a bunch of really cool stuff in it. And one of the things I loved was the coffee scrub. It was amazing. And she's got a lot of other things. I want to hear a little bit about how she started, how it is starting a small business in Valley Center. It's a tiny town. It's tough. So what challenges she had, a little bit about her products, how she makes them, and a little bit of her history. So I'm going to go ahead and have Charlotte, if you would introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, Katrina, for inviting me over. My name is Charlotte, and my business is Elavo Artisanal. I have been in business since 2016 in Valley Center, and I make bath, body, and skincare products.
Elavo Artisanal. Now, Elavo, yes. What does that mean?
It means clean in Latin.
Clean, so natural products, yes, and things like that. So she brought some today for us to take a look at. And I have used the lip balm before. It's amazing. But I love that you have the cardboard things, that you're not using the plastic.
So I'm trying my best to stay away from plastic. Mm-hmm. And all the ingredients are quality ingredients. And you can actually read and understand all the ingredients. Which
it's not things that you're like, I love this. This is horchata lip balm.
It smells amazing.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And it's not overpowering, I believe. So.
Right. What I really loved about your lip balm is that it's not waxy. When it went on, it was soft and moisturizing, and it wasn't like taking a crayon and wiping it on your lips.
Yes.
So I think a lot of that is because you use all the natural products and everything, or the natural ingredients. So this is a shower steamer that you put in your shower, and the steam causes it to be fragrant. I have a melon drop facial scrub. All the different scents and ingredients just smell so amazing. And they've got the greatest names. This is melon drop. We've got our sugar scrub lemon burst. Tell me how you got into making these products.
When I moved to Valley Center, we decided to get goats. And I started making cheese, because I love cheese, being French, and I couldn't find the right cheese here in the US. So I was like, you know what? Let's make some cheese. And, I was milking my goats, and I had a lot of cheese, and I can't sell the cheese here because of the law and stuff like that. And I was like, what can I make with goat milk? And I was like, soap. And it all started in my kitchen, making soap. And, it just started being a big passion of mine. I loved making it. It was kind of like cooking, but it was just for my skin. And I started giving to friends and family, and they were like, oh my gosh, we love it. And everything started to evolve from there. Mm-hmm. And I still love making soap, but I enjoy making other things like sugar scrub, shower steamer, bath balm, lip balm, all of that other stuff. And that's how everything started, from goats.
I think it would be really fun coming up with the different combinations and scents. How do you do that? Do you just say, oh, I really love mangoes. I think I want to do a mango, eye thing or something?
I do. So everything starts with what I like. Mm-hmm. And then talking to people, I'm always asking questions, what scent do you like? And things like that. And then it also is just just trying it out. Yeah. And I have a lot of scent at the house that I'm like, not getting it out. So I try not to waste and always make, my poor husband gets the scent that I don't like. Don't make the cut.
Here, honey, here's your facial scrub for the month.
Exactly. And that's, try not to waste. And I try to incorporate a lot of things like lavender. I grow lavender at the house. I have tons of calendula flowers that I incorporate. I dry and I infuse them with my sunflower seed oil, and then it just gets in my product. So
what's your best selling product that everyone's like, oh, we need to get more of that?
Sugar scrub.
The sugar 100%. Scrub. Yeah,
yes.
It's really awesome.
Pretty nice.
And the coffee one smells so good.
What I like about my sugar scrubs, and I use it pretty much every day, I don't like putting lotions at night during the winter because I'm cold after my shower. But using my sugar scrub, I've seen a huge difference in my skin. It's moisturized, and compared to the one that you find at the store, it's not a big glop of oil.
Right.
And it's emulsified, so it is moisturizing, but when you just dry, you don't have that oily feeling.
Yeah.
So I have man scent and woman, all everything in between, it can be big. I used to have only essential oils, but I was pretty limited. So I still use a lot of essential oils, but I also offer fragrances. And all my fragrances come from my distributor, which is, top notch.
And I love that, you can read the ingredients in your apps. I mean, I can't because I'm old. But
I need my glasses.
You can read that they're when I have my glasses on, they are things that you can read. They're not these, weird concoctions of chemicals and stuff.
No, I use a lot, even I use a lot of EcoCert product ingredients, but I try not to stay away from paraben, things like that can be harsh.
That can cause.
Yes, but safe, because you don't want mold growing in your product. Yeah. Everything that has water, it creates mold.
Yeah.
So everything has to be protected for safety. So everything you see out there that say 100% natural, it's debatable.
Really,
what is natural?
Yeah.
That's the thing. So I stay as close as possible as natural or EcoCert, meaning that it's being approved and it's
EcoCert.
EcoCert.
Yes. Okay, so like certified as eco-friendly or
eco-friendly. Yes. And the good thing is nowadays we can find a lot of product that's natural or close to what people consider natural. They're not,
there's a lot of options now that are higher quality.
And all my, I make body butters. So it's all made, has no preservative. So it's butter, oil. And you whip it up, and it's lovely. It's greasy, but I have a little secret that cut that grease, and it's very nice. But that, for example, there's no water, so there does not need any preservative. So anything that's injurious product does not need any preservative.
Interesting. So it's the water that causes the need for it,
and you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah.
If not, you can stick it in your fridge and it will last 2 days, but that's about it.
Okay, that's good to know. Tell me about, it's hard starting a small business anywhere, but we're a small town. Tell me about some of the challenges and some of the things that have worked well for you.
Being close to the community, just to meet people. I think that's very important. Expose yourself, because where we live, we are secluded and we live in our little bubble, and it's so easy to stay home and just being, trying to do the social media thing. But not everybody's good at it. I'm terrible at it. So that will be the most challenging, to get out there. And once you start meeting just one person, can make it. You can make it.
And that's how I heard of you first, was several people that I know had used your products, and they were just always talking about them. And then I got your Christmas package. Actually, it was a white elephant, and I stole it. I stole it from somebody, and I stole it from Tanya. So Tanya, I am sorry that I got the best gift at the Christmas white elephant gift exchange. But I did. I loved it. And so I wanted to hear more about it. And you're actually going to be at Brick and Barn.
I am.
And you're going to have a booth next weekend at Brick and Barn. And everybody goes to Brick and Barn anyway. Everybody loves it. So so check out Charlotte's booth, and you can, test the different scents, and she'll tell you all about the different products and which ones are good for your skin, the type of skin you have. And show you her best sellers, which scrubs. And I'm telling you, coffee scrub. I love the coffee scrub.
And it's nice to know more about the community. It's so easy, to buy at the store. It's just more convenient. I'm the first one doing it. But I try my best to make arrangement to deliver in Valley Center for free of charge. So it's always that little extra you can do to help people out. And then always have samples, and always go, when you go to places, always have, lip balm or something that people can see and try my products. So it is challenging, but I think it's all worth it because you meet wonderful people.
So you're going to be at Brick and Barn. That's great. Getting the word out there and being part of the community is huge. Getting your name out there. I think it's so important that we do, like you said, it's so easy just to go to the store. I think it's so important that we take that extra time, spend a little extra money, and support these small businesses in our community, especially since COVID, because so many people started their businesses from home when COVID came around, especially because the unemployment is so high. These small businesses are trying to make it, and we want to support this. We want to support the small mom and pop kind of companies that are willing to do that extra. Yeah, I'll meet you at the library to give you your products. And, that you can ask about it. Hey, I was curious about this particular product, and you're going to get not a line of advertising. You're going to get the real deal and the real information. And you know why? Because they know you're going to see them at the next farmer's market. They're not going to give you a line of BS. They know they're going to come back and see you. So, it helps to actually have a face behind the product. And I think that that's so important. The company is Elavo Artisanal Skincare. I'm going to go ahead and include the information down below. ELAVO artisanal.com, elavoartisanal.com. And I love your little logo. It's a little hummingbird. Hummingbird. I really encourage you to support this business and all Valley Center small businesses. Charlotte is happy to answer questions. If you go on, I'm sure there's a way to contact on the website. Or if you happen to see her in town, I know that she will absolutely answer questions for you. What else? Is there anything else you want to tell us? You want to make sure that people know?
That we make, like everything I make, it comes from a place of love. Because it's not about quantity. It's really about quality. That's something that I'm really big at. And it's not just me. Every small business, they pour their heart into it. And, sometimes it takes me forever to put my lotion because I don't have those big equipment. So it's really like patience and love. It's all about love and how people are going. I mean, I'm always open about criticism, good, bad, in between. But, when someone comes and says, I love them, it makes you want to keep going and say, you know what? And sometimes I mess up and I'm like, okay, it's making products. It's not like you follow a recipe. I make it all. So it's a lot of chemistry, percentages, math, all of that combined. So it's a lot. It's not just getting a product. There's years, like that sugar scrub, it took me years to get that consistency and everything together.
And if you've ever tried to make your own face mask or something like that, you know what she's talking about. It's always too runny or too thick and it doesn't work. What really struck me about what you said is, I don't have the big machines. Everybody can imagine, when you watch a TV show and they show these machines going around with these conveyor belts of all these bottles and something comes down, just squirts it in. And you look at that as opposed to somebody actually hand filling each bottle. And, that's the love and the care that goes into it. And that's what we need to support. We need to be able to support these small businesses that don't have all that equipment and everything, so they can get to a point where they're functional and they can make those changes to make things easier for them and grow their company.
So,
okay, I want to ask you one final question that is really important. And as I've said here several times, I think it's so important that we support these small businesses. I want to know, how can we best support you in this business?
You can come and visit me next weekend at Brick and Brown. I will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe from 9 to 4 p.m.
What specials do you have going on right now?
I have free shipping if you spend $150, and then Valley Center, I deliver for free.
Ooh, excellent. Free delivery.
Free delivery.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for sharing with us. And if you have any questions, please post them below or I'm going to go ahead and have all of her contact information in here as well. The one thing that I really regret about this is that you can't smell these. I regret that you can't smell them. They're amazing. But check her out at Brick and Barn, because you can go and you can smell all different products, see the different ones that she has, her best sellers, get some of the smaller containers so that you can test out several different things. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Put a comment below and let me know what different organizations, events, people, artists, and businesses that you'd like to see profiled on Valley Centered.